Welcome to my channel. This is Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK. On this channel, we talk about my real estate endeavors. We also have the top real estate producers and the top entrepreneurs in the country. Be sure to click the link below with Justin P with his Support Black Colleges marketing course. Also with Jason White's Crack the Code affiliate link, click that below as well. Also to support the channel, Webull, M1 Finance, Chase, Discover, Robinhood, and Public, a stock trading app. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Real Estate Guru PK signing up. How y'all doing? We got two special guests. My guy, Shutup Shawn, and we got Stormi Banks. How was y'all trip to Houston?
I mean, shit, we just got here, but every time I come to Houston, it's always love.
It's always love.
Yeah, it's like my third favorite city in the world.
Third?
Yeah.
It's not the second?
Nah.
What was the second?
Cali the second.
What? So Atlanta's first?
Nah, not even. Atlanta not even. Atlanta top 5. I give Atlanta 4.
4?
I like Atlanta. Like, I like what's in Atlanta more than I like Atlanta.
Oh.
The city is trash.
What's in Atlanta for real?
People. Just the connections.
Okay.
It's like the Black Mecca.
Yeah.
Like I even want to move to Atlanta. Like seriously.
Are you from Houston?
Yeah, I'm born and raised from Houston.
Okay. See, that's why I don't like Atlanta, because I don't like the mixiness of the people.
Oh.
I go to the grocery store and I gotta see the people I see on Instagram. Like, I don't want to see. I want to be in my bonnet getting my, my cucumbers and shit. I don't want to do all of that.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know everybody, would you like Atlanta or it wouldn't matter?
I think it would be regular. Yeah. Because like when I was in New York, being in Brooklyn for so long, I could go anywhere and nobody would recognize you. It's just so many people. So that's the only reason why Atlanta is not even on my list. Like, I actually do not like being in Atlanta at all.
Why'd you move to Atlanta then?
Shawn.
For me. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
We got engaged and moved there for him and his career.
So how'd y'all meet? Y'all met on Instagram?
So I was, because I don't talk to no girl I meet on Instagram. That's always one thing. I never talk to girls on social media. I feel like it's pointless. We was in, Princess.
Dior?
Yeah. So I was shooting for her, and Princess was speaking at her event. And you tell the story way better.
Yeah, shout out to Princess. She's gonna be a bridesmaid.
Oh,
well, I ain't having no big wedding. I'm not a planner. I like to chill. So she not, but she is in spirit. You know how that goes. So, yeah, I had an event similar like the one I had today, like a conference for women entrepreneurs, and he was shooting for Princess. So you know how you be hosting and it be a lot of things to do. You got to keep track of everything. And he was just constantly like, do you need me to help out? How can I help you? Woo. And he didn't do it in a way where I'm trying to hit on you. He was like actually adding value. Like I was like, yeah, get that pot, get that pan. Yeah, get that food. Yeah, like I was like telling him stuff to do, and he was doing it with a really kind, spirited heart, like just gracefully. And then after he hit me with the okie doke, because he was like, he DM'd me like, oh, I got these pictures of you. If you want me to send them to you, just send me your number. I send these pictures. So I sent my number, and then it was just kind of up. He could have sent them in the DM, but I seen where it was going. I like the vision, so I just rocked with it.
That's gotta have the vision.
Congratulations to the both of you.
Thank you.
When have y'all planned the wedding yet?
No, I'm not a planner.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a planner. I told my family, I'm not paying for anyone to come eat and drink. I can tell you that right now. I don't care if it's a wedding. I'm not doing it.
Right.
Even when I host events, it's paid events. So you paying to come eat and drink and commune.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that. I don't have that spirit.
Okay, so y'all might elope.
No, we ain't gonna elope. You just gotta pay your way. We gonna all meet up in Jamaica, something chill.
Got it.
And come on through.
Who can come, who can't. Just look at the videos, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's about y'all anyway.
Exactly.
So
what
it's
the hell
not
I'm
about
paying for
nobody
you?
else but y'all.
You should be paying for me.
Exactly.
It's my wedding. Celebrate me. Pay for me to drink and eat. Why you need a plate? That's wild.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, I'd rather spend my money in getting a couple properties and, doing my thing. I'm not spending no money for you to come eat and drink to say congratulations. You can text me that.
So how'd you propose?
Shit.
And how long did it take to propose after y'all met?
Probably like 8 months.
Yeah.
Probably 8 months.
So 8 months and you proposed?
Yeah.
So at what point did you know, like, this is my wife?
Probably like
right away?
6 months, 6,
Oh, okay,
7
okay.
months. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean, personally, I never thought I was going to get married.
Oh,
You know what I'm
wow.
saying?
You didn't think you was ever gonna get married?
Never was really interested in it. But it's because I ain't really, the females I was messing with didn't really add value.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It wasn't something that I could see, like I would always say, like even on my podcast, you know, I be talking shit. I say for most men, marriage doesn't make sense, but it made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, you know, we just alike in a lot of ways. Our birthday's 4 days away. We're the same sign. Everything I wanted, you know what I mean? She provided plus more. I feel like it was the same, vice versa. So I mean, it was just I felt like I'd be stupid if I didn't.
Oh.
That's what made me do it, because other than that, any other woman, I just, you know, it is what it is until it ain't. You know what I mean?
What did she do with when you was like, all right, she the one? Like what was like that pinpoint where you was like, she the one?
I don't know if it was one thing, because I feel like if you can pinpoint one thing, you're lying. You're just picking something in the moment when somebody asks you. It was just a general feeling, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Meeting her family.
Yeah.
Being their family. Like we was all, it was like I was with my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? And her mom was like my mom. So that was important to me. If we was going to, you know, be together long term, like family gotta be tight. Because I don't want nobody, you know, pillow talking in the ear, telling her, nah, leave that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's going to be like a unit, and we can actually build something. Because I plan on being a billionaire. All right? I know everybody here plan on being a billionaire, right?
That's right.
So, and also being on the Rich and Unemployed podcast, you know, we talk to a lot of millionaires, some of the most successful people in the world, and all of them are married. So I learned, like, listening to them, like it takes that other person.
2 minds is better than one. I mean, y'all co-hosting, y'all understand how partnership works.
Yeah, definitely.
It's valuable.
How many kids y'all plan on having?
Well, to be honest, for me, I never really wanted to subscribe to the belief that kids were necessary to be in a relationship. And I know that people will say that's what you're here to do, is be a woman and produce kids. But I have a certain level of peace that I desire in my life that I don't think kids bring to the table, at least initially. And so I have a really difficult time considering how much kids are truly going to bring to my life and versus what they're going to take away. So because Shawn would be a really amazing dad, and I've seen he has a 11-year-old daughter, I'm comfortable taking on that challenge with him because I see the man he is, and I know he would guide me in the good way. But I'm not just like trying to have 10 kids. I probably do one, and then we can see how it rocks out.
One is cool.
And then consider potentially having more.
You want a junior?
Oh yeah, thanks. Even if it's a girl, her name Rashana Jr.
And no.
Nah.
I don't know where he got that.
You can't get a Shawn Jr.?
A Shawn Jr., but
Shawn
not a
Jr.
Ray Shauna.
Oh, okay.
Shauna. Diabolical.
Yeah. No, I gotta have a junior. Gotta have a junior. And I want the chance to have a child like in my home at all times. You know what I mean? So I think she'd be an amazing. Well, I know she'd be an amazing mother.
The thing about me is I'm really lazy for real. Like, honest to God, I'm so lazy. I love taking naps. I love like just chilling. And I look at my life right now and what I do on a day-to-day basis, and I consider like, where would a kid fit into this? Because I consider, I'm like, if I had a dog, not comparing a kid to a dog, but I am. If I had a dog, how many times would I have to get up out the bed and walk this dog? How many times I had to cook for that kid? Like, I really consider what it would take to sustain a child's life in a healthy way. I'm not just gonna try to have a kid just for the sake of I got a man and it's a good thing to do and that's what they told you. No, if I'm gonna have a kid, I wanna make sure they're instilled with all the greatness possible. So I don't see the time that needs to be put into a child right now. That's my only thing.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the proposal coming, or were you caught by surprise?
No, we had talked about it.
Oh.
Yeah. We one thing I think is good in relationships that people go wrong is you should be discussing, your plans both ways. So I didn't know exactly how he was gonna do it or exactly when, but we had already talked prior to that about him talking how I want you to talk to my mother, like I want you to talk to people about it beforehand. So it had started coming around the pipeline. Oh, Shawn called me the other day. Oh, what he call you for? I'm starting to know.
Right.
But yeah, we talked about what we were looking for and where our direction was going.
Got it. Okay.
But I didn't know how or when specifically.
When did you realize he was the one?
For me, really, it was. I would say honestly, it was from the beginning. I don't think I looked at it from the beginning and said, "Oh yeah, that's my husband." But I looked at it and knew this is somebody I could build with, because Shawn is one of the nicest people you will really ever meet. And I don't mean that in just like, oh, he's so nice, but like he's kind to everybody. Like we're in LA and he's dapping up the homeless man on the street and they chatting about life and, like he's, like regular, like he's kind. And for me, I'm a little more mean and stern and straight to the business. And so he's like the perfect, yin and yang for me of softening out my sharp points and vice versa. So what I wanted in him, he already possessed and I didn't have to train that. So that's when I knew, okay, I could rock with this because it already makes me better without me having to make it better.
Okay.
That's when I knew.
Will any prenups be signed?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. One, she makes a lot more money than me right now.
So, and that never bothered you?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because, well, to the prenup question, I plan on making more money than her. So I want, if I feel like if you a man and you don't sign a prenup and your wife is ahead in business, you basically saying that I'm not gonna make more money than you, because who would get the money? It would be me. So I don't even want that to be a question. Like, what's hers is hers. You know what I'm saying? Even though she makes more, like all the money I get goes to her. You manage that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you gotta sign a prenup.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous to even not do that. Like, even if you don't have a lot of money, you should be signing a prenup because you should have it executed of what's the plan, what are we doing, who's and what's what. You should have a prenup even if you got a penny to your name. Whose penny is that though?
Not facts. You know what I'm saying?
Bar.
Yeah, and plus just legally, I don't think no marriage should happen without a prenup.
Right.
I don't think no baby should happen without a DNA test. I think everything needs to be verified and above board so everybody knows exactly what's going on and what it is.
Amen.
Yeah.
So it's like never a question.
Nah, yeah, because we ain't got time for that.
Women who don't want to do prenups literally scare the hell out of me. I'm like, you're basically showing that man that there's a possibility that that's not his child. I told Shawn from the jump, if we ever have a kid, I want you to take a prenup. Like, I mean, a DNA test. I want you to take a DNA test because I don't want no questions. When it comes down to it, don't question me about that child. I tell you that right now. Why wouldn't you do that from the jump? I'm taking you to court for the DNA test. I don't. Women that don't do that, it's fishy. It's fishy like the pussy.
Yeah. I think it should be mandatory.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it should just be mandatory. Like at the hospital to sign the birth certificate. I think it should be mandatory.
Swab them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
get it over with.
Yeah.
It's like that Love and Hip Hop episode when Kurt swabbed his little baby.
Oh, I remember that.
That was wild.
That was wild.
That was wild.
He was like, man, we haven't been having sex. Like, I don't know about that one.
Nah, facts.
That was wild.
We was watching was it like Paternity Court or I forgot what show. No, that fucking Karamo show. You seen that bullshit?
The one he started crying?
I don't know which one, but it was he was crying.
Yeah, he was crying.
Yeah, it fucked him up.
Yeah, I saw that one. He just was like looking around. You talking when he was just looking around?
Yeah.
Sad? Oh, that
shit crushed me. And it's like, yo, this is my question to all the females. How do you not know who nutted in your pussy? Wait, can I say nut in your pussy?
Go ahead.
How do you not know? It seems like an endeavor that takes a little bit of coordination and some time put in, how do you not know who was coming in you?
They know it's just multiple in the time span that they could get pregnant.
That's wild.
So that's why they're confused. If you got 3 dudes nutting in you,
that's wild.
What's the name on Black Ink? She was a twin, and they were both 2 different. They had 2 different dads, and they were twins because the same day.
She had sex with 2 dudes.
Yes.
I would never listen to my mama if she was that much of a mom. I just wouldn't take out the trash. I wouldn't do shit.
What's her name? What's her name? The light-skinned chick on Black Ink.
Donna?
Yes, Donna. Her twin. I was like in shock watching that show. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had past women friends confess to me, like, I don't know who's the dad. Like,
that's crazy.
But then they'll always pin it on the one that they would want to be the dad.
Who got the most money?
Yeah.
If I ever didn't know who the daddy was, I'm definitely choosing the stable. Who got the money? Who could sustain this child? I'm gonna be like, he got your eyes and your nose. Quit playing, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So
it's a bad
scary
look.
out here.
It's a bad look.
Yeah.
For us, y'all was the ones having fun. It's scary for us.
Yeah,
no, it's not fun when you get pregnant. You don't know who the daddy is. That's
I couldn't
not
imagine. Oh my God.
For men, y'all don't have the consequence of having to raise a child. First off, let me just say this. This is wild, but
we can go to jail
if you don't get an abortion, and if you don't get an abortion after you don't know who the daddy is, or that man tells you he don't want no kid by you, I think I will never understand that stance. If that man don't want a kid with you, or y'all are not in a relationship, why are you trying to raise a child on your own? Do you know how hard that is? How much money it takes? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think she's thinking it through. I don't think she's thinking it all the way, like the 18 years through, like by yourself, like especially not having a stable home. You're like you living at home. What if your parents are like, "Hey, I'm tired of the baby crying. Y'all got to go." Then what happens? Now you're in a shelter. Like I don't think they thinking that all the way through at all.
And the baby ends up hurting the most.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's mad selfish. You've single mothers out there. No, not.
Oh
okay,
my God,
let me finish.
They're going to come after the single moms. Come after you.
Come on. You know I'm used to that. But if you are a single mother by choice, it's the most selfish thing in the world. Like literally, it's your choice to put your child at every statistical disadvantage in the world. No other country, no other cultures do that shit. It's just us over here. It's just wild to me.
Okay. Let's talk about money.
All right, bet.
So, when did you decide to do your tour?
I did it first in 2022. So this is the second go around.
Okay.
And when we first did the tour, I think I decided to do it because we did so many virtual events, webinars and classes and lives and everything. But I'm like, I got to meet the people. You know, I got to get out and build a connection a little bit deeper than just the virtual vibes, which are always great. But something about that in person, when they can touch you and feel you and see you and know you're real, it just hits a little different. I think it builds so much brand loyalty that's kind of why I've kept doing it. It makes everything solidified.
Why'd you choose Houston, one of the cities to come to?
I do it based on the data. So based on where my customers purchase the most from, what cities, and then we go based off of those cities, and then we do like a poll on Instagram to clarify a little bit more what we're gonna choose.
Like the story or like?
We do it more so on a post. We do like, hey, y'all, I'm thinking about doing a 8-city tour. Comment on the post where I should go. And then we'll kind of tally up from there where people are thinking.
Why'd you choose your not your co-host, but your other people to speak? Why'd you choose a particular women like London and everybody?
I had a vision for what I wanted people to gain from it, what I wanted them to learn. So I knew exactly who to bring because I've worked with all of these people before. Like we've built a relationship. And so I wanted to have people that I knew. It wasn't many new people on the tour. So I wanted people I knew, A, to give them a platform, and then also B, to make sure that I knew the value was going to be there as well. Just from working with them before, I knew they was going to get that heat. So I was like, okay, cool. I want this, and this. Who got it? And which city should they go to?
Okay.
So what city would you say supports you the most?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Today was the craziest day in Houston. Like our flight we missed our connecting flight it was like 30-minute connecting flight, so we missed it. And my homegirls just held it down in Houston. So I would have to honestly give it up to Houston. They showed so much love. And to me, love is grace. Like, they just give you grace for, like, okay, we was late. We was 2 hours late to the event today. But they was rocking out. You know, I showed up in my airport fit. I didn't have nothing else. My bags, but you know what I'm saying? And it was just, like, still embracing you with the love. And I think that's, to me, that's love. That's a vibe.
Would you consider moving to Houston?
Consider living?
Yeah.
Nah, y'all
too
good.
hot
Y'all
down
got
here.
it. Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. It's hot.
y'all got it.
Like, what the hell? I don't even know how y'all do it.
Man, we just used to it.
Yeah.
Them 105s is just like...
I don't even know how you light skin, bro. I feel I be black as hell down here.
I get dark during the summer.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason, though. I mean, other than that, I love Houston. Like, it's a beautiful city. There's a lot of people.
Okay.
It's like it's a lot of I think Houston is really like Atlanta when it comes to like business and things like that. So
I feel like y'all support each other way more though. Way more. I'll say that for sure. Like, especially the podcast. Like, y'all got a lot of successful podcasts down there.
Yeah, that's true.
So that wouldn't be, if y'all didn't support each other, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Don't look at the gram and think that people support each other. People paying each other.
Oh,
it's a lot of money being spent. Yeah.
People paying to get on and people paying to have you on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's different. Atlanta is an exchange place.
So you're not saying it's real. You're not saying it's like genuine support. You're saying like people are.
You gotta pay to play.
You gotta pay to play, and then it becomes genuine. Like, if you did business with a person enough times, it definitely becomes, you know, a little bit less transactional. But at first, if you just get in there, you're gonna have to spend that bread.
Was there anybody like you wanted to get on your podcast where they was like acting funny and you was just like.
My personal podcast? No, not really. But I had the benefit of having finesse. So a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I met through him. So that kind of greased those palms a little bit more. But I've seen it though. I've seen it with other people. Yeah, I've seen it a lot with other people. Like, if you don't have the views and the name, if you ain't have this person on or that person on, you know, it.
With his podcast or yours?
Not even ours, because finesse is finesse. So it's really easy for him to get people up there. But I've seen other podcasts go through that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that you're shooting?
Nah. This is like, I know the people.
Oh, you know the people.
Yeah.
So they telling you what's going on. Oh.
Yeah, because I try to get cool with all of the podcasts out there, you know, because I come from behind the camera first. So I try to get cool with the people that's behind the camera, especially the hosts and everything, because me coming from North Carolina, you know, it's a lot of down there, it's more so who you know. So I always come from that standpoint of, all right, now I need to know you then. You know what I mean? So luckily I'm in the position to know a lot of people. And then she puts me onto a whole nother side of people. So I get to, like, especially like with the women entrepreneurs, because honestly, they're doing the best out there.
Yeah, they are.
They're killing it. They killing it. Like, I feel like a lot of dudes, that pandemic money drying up. And these women
not drying up. Droughted.
I'll try to give them some compassion.
Drought.
Yeah. But the women is killing it. You know what I'm talking about. 'Cause you out there killing it too.
She is.
Thank you. How did you end up working with Jonathan?
So how did it? All right, bet. I when I first moved to Atlanta, I was doing a crypto podcast. So me and my brother Darius, shout out Darius, we got a chance to speak at, you know, Fitz, you know, Financially Fitz.
Sounds familiar.
The dopest crypto guy. Nah, Fitz is the man. Like, Fitz is one of the most smartest people I've ever met in my life. But he gave us an opportunity to speak at this conference. And Finesse was real cool with him as well. So Finesse, he was just really starting his podcast. So he interviewed him. So we was basically like on the same ticket. So I had I was around Fitz a lot and I start seeing this. He had this shirt and his hoodie said like it said "Rich and Unemployed." And I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, you gonna meet, bro? And I started checking out his content, and I was like, yo, this is how I want mine to look. So I went to him. I never forget this. He had on pause. I feel like sounds like you talking about female, but he had on this his Rich and Unemployed hoodie suit and just a Gucci trench coat. And I was like, what the hell? So I walked up to him like, hey, bro, listen. Tomorrow I'm going to pull up on you, and I just want you to teach me. Like, whatever you need, let me know what you need, and just teach me what you doing.
So you was willing to work for free?
Yeah. But he wouldn't let me. That's lucky. He's a real nigga. So after we met up, he wouldn't let me work for free. He was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do this is what I need. He had just went on house arrest. So he was like, this is what I need. I'm like, nigga, I go get your food, whatever you need, bro, because you know what I'm saying? I'm new there. But I started at first, I was just an editor. From an editor, I went to the producer. And then, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm the executive producer, the manager of the whole thing. So we just worked our way up from the bottom.
Shout out to growth. Yeah.
When I got there, we had like 7,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so
now,
you've been with him kind of from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, after his third episode, because we was in the same 5-day challenge with David Shands.
Yeah.
I hit him up like, I think his first or second episode, I was trying to fly him out. I didn't know he was on house arrest, so he didn't really say nothing. And I was like, damn, if I would have got him in the beginning, it would have been more alive. But it's cool, though. We got him on.
Yeah, we just got to come. Y'all come out there. We'll come back out here. We about to do another, well, I can't speak on that. Never mind.
Finesse versus 40?
Nah, yeah, the Finesse V20, that's going to be crazy.
When is that? I'm excited to see that.
That's going to be on the 20th.
Did you fill out the form? You get
Hell no. I would never. Yeah, I would never do one of them.
Really?
No.
Why not?
Would you do one if it's 20 guys and just you?
Yes, I would do that.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't be one of the women fighting for a man. No.
Okay, so you don't want to like be chose.
No. You would do hypothetically, if you're not married, would you do that?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Oh, okay.
Would you do the one if it was 20 guys trying to get you?
No, I don't want to do that either.
You want to do that either?
Nah, I'm
cool. I would do that.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I would do that, but I'm not doing it the other way around. Okay. No.
Yeah, that's on the 20th, though. Wait.
20th?
Nah, next Tuesday. That's on next Tuesday.
How big you think that is? How many views you think that's going to do?
Shit. Man, just on the flyer, we got like 50. Yeah, like we got like 50,000 views on a flyer. I'm like, yo, people really want to see that shit. I didn't even know.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm watching it.
Yeah. So I'm hosting it, everybody. So make sure you be tuning because I'm hosting it. You know, I'm gonna say some crazy shit. They better not be walking out there all wild.
So have y'all chose the women yet?
I'm gonna choose them on Monday.
Oh, so you get to choose all 20.
Me and the team, you know.
Oh, okay.
Me and the team. Finesse don't get to see.
my input too.
Yeah.
She decent.
Yeah, we've been looking through them. You know what I'm saying? We got like 200 submissions.
Wow.
Anybody like on Love and Hip Hop? Anybody famous?
It's some names you would know.
It's some names you would know. Not on Love and Hip Hop specifically, but it's some pretty.
Who?
I ain't gonna, just in case they don't get picked, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I want that.
Because I told him he got to mix up the group. It got to be some funny girls, some bad bitches, some crazy hoes. It got to be some.
Yeah.
It got to, you got to have a mix of flavor for the entertainment. I don't want just all pretty girls coming like, hey, Finesse, I want to suck your dick. I want some energy.
Yeah, I want a midget.
I've never actually seen a full episode.
I really want a midget. I'm looking for one.
I've never actually seen a full episode of like the 20 women and one rapper or whatever, however it works. So what does the winner get something, or it just ends at who he picks? Like
we gonna give him something. We're gonna have like a little care package for him. We got some dope sponsors. So we're gonna give him a couple bottles. And they might get a date with Finesse. You never know. They might actually get a date with him. So
when would it drop? So I can put it on my calendar.
You should next. It's not dropping next Tuesday.
No, we're shooting it next Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
We're shooting next Tuesday. I'm gonna edit that myself. I don't even edit no more. I'm gonna edit that myself. I don't know. It's got to come out ASAP. Because it's a lot of people. Like I didn't even know people wanted that. So
I saw it. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I need to see that.
Facts.
I seen with MBDL Chopper.
Mm-hmm.
I seen his. His was cool.
It'd be a good little vibe.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the 21 and Me with Krishan? Krishan,
No.
that's when them boys got robbed.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I seen clips,
I
but
didn't
I
like
didn't. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I seen it. I didn't like that at all.
Basically, what happened was somebody flew her out for 30,000, and
Flew Krishan out.
Krishan out for 30,000 to do a 21 and Me. He had like 1 million followers. He's like a big time YouTuber, and then like somebody that he was like a rival, that was like
A rival YouTuber.
Yeah, like a rival YouTuber.
Yeah, like what are y'all niggas doing?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, that's what it was.
Yeah, really.
So he was like, "Hey, I got 15,000. What's up? Do my 21 and Me." The dude found out, and I guess he felt mad because he got it for like 15 versus 30. He got it for half, and he went over there to beat him up, and then they, I guess they was fighting him, and then they pulled out, and then,
I saw the pistol whip.
Yeah, and then they got their cameras. They got their cameras because they was trying to take their footage, but their intentions wasn't to rob them. Their intentions was to beat them up.
Yeah.
To beat them up and get the footage, but it wasn't to rob them. I mean, I don't know what they gonna tell the judge, but
And these are YouTubers.
Yeah, they're
These are YouTubers.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
We're a lot on these streets.
These YouTube streets are dangerous. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I don't.
The camera does crazy things. And me being behind the camera first, I take that real personal, bro. You don't touch my fucking cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's everything. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing without the camera. We'll just be sitting in this room talking.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I didn't like that at all. Don't try that shit at our shit. You're going to get shot. I promise to you. I promise to you. You're going to get shot. And I ain't no gangster. I'm the furthest thing away from a gangster. I'm not nothing like that. But we got to protect the brand. You know what I'm saying? At all costs.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Besides, what you think they could have did differently to prevent that situation?
Security. Gotta have security. Because it ain't sweet out here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through situations where I understand how things could get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to be ready for that at any point in time. You have to be and if you know that if you know you in Atlanta, like, you gotta be on point. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, I'm not a gangster or anything like that, but I seldom leave. Like, I have a woman to protect, and I have a woman to get home to. I'm coming back. So I'm not going out lacking at any point in time. Mm-hmm. And you just gotta be able to protect yourself and your stuff. Because if we didn't have no laws, if the world ended, the lights turned off, it's who can take your stuff and who can keep their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta treat life like that.
But I'm saying, I think he can get 5. I think he can give best case scenario 5, worst case scenario 10.
He need Young Thug lawyer. No, Judge, slime means simply living in my simplicity. Thug lawyer out there making up some shit. You hear what I'm saying? Well, he gonna be in there because the people snitching on him.
Yeah. He ain't got. I know.
Yeah, he gonna be in there because the people they talk.
That's crazy.
They all.
How you feel about Gunna? How you feel about Gunna?
I made a video on Gunna. Listen, I got shot, and I ain't snitched on the dude who shot me. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
You can't snitch on your brother, the man that got you out.
We don't know their relationship for real.
But they didn't have nothing on Gunna. He was gonna be out like in another 6 months. Like they had nothing on him.
Yeah, you can't go out there and do
shit,
perpetrate.
They really might have been taking advantage of him, raping him, making him do stuff. You don't know what was going on.
He was in PC.
Y'all don't know what was going on.
He was in PC. No.
Y'all don't know what was going on.
No.
That man.
We
don't know the story.
He wasn't
That's all I'm trying to say.
Nah, he was in PC.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the hell is PC?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like 6ix9ine was in. As soon as he, like, they not finna put him with all the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they not gonna let, if anything happens to him, then they might sue him.
Yeah, it's too big.
They know they're liable.
Yeah,
they know the type of lawyers they got. Like, it ain't no way.
Yeah, but yeah, with Gunna,
she said,
with Gunna, man, and I be trying to watch because living in Atlanta, it's a lot of people there.
Mm.
So I'm trying to watch what I say, but I just until I hear Thug come out and say he did not snitch on me, that's what I'm gonna think.
Mm.
Yeah, and I don't respect. If you're a civilian, please tell. Or if you're a civilian, you're not here doing this shit, do not go to jail because it's not for you. It's the worst place in the world.
Yeah, I'm
But
telling.
if you perpetrating,
Me too.
you doing the shit,
I'm telling. I'm singing.
you can't.
My thing is like he wasn't married. He had no kids. Like why did you have to leave? Why did you have to leave?
Because everybody ain't what they rap about.
That's why I don't go rapping. I don't be going out there putting out no propaganda. Come around here, I'm gonna tell on your ass, hey, what you want to do about that?
Yeah, so I can't tell, but I highly suggest civilians tell. Like, what are you doing? You're not no fucking gangster. You're not in the street. There's no code for you. But if you actually doing that shit and you rapping about it, and your reputation is that you a nigga that's slime life,
you gangster.
Come on now,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to eat that.
You do gotta eat that.
I agree to that.
Because that's what you portray. Yeah, that's what you portray. You just gotta be who you say you are. Thoroughly. Ain't no halfway cook now.
Ain't no such thing as halfway cook.
Ain't no halfway.
And then once again, like they had nothing on him. Like I didn't understand. Like everybody else, like Woody and all them, like they were facing like 10 years. Like
now, you know what broke my heart?
What?
Was when the co-founder snitched.
Oh, you talking about the other day?
Yeah, bruh. I couldn't even watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
How you think Thug? What you think Thug feeling like?
When you the leader, you gotta know that's gonna happen.
Nah, I don't think so.
Come on now.
Ain't no way he thought.
You can't predict that.
You can't. Ain't no way if he even had an inclination that might happen, he probably would have eventually started distancing himself from everybody.
You gotta know, as the leader, at the end of the day, everybody's friendly when they eating. Everybody's good when they getting fed. As soon as that ship sink, everybody's jumping ship. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta know that as the leader, you gonna build the vision and everybody's gonna rock with you when everybody's doing well. But as soon as something go wrong, they ready to point the finger as fast as they can. You gotta know that. That's the risk you take being the leader. Cause you get the biggest reward. You get the biggest part of the pie, but you also gonna take the biggest fall.
This hasn't really been happening in rap until like the last couple of years.
Hitting them with the Rico, yeah.
Yeah, like
they been hitting everybody with the Rico.
Yeah.
Who the New York rapper? I can't even think. That crew, Casanova and them. Yeah, they hitting everybody with Ricos. They finna hit Diddy with one.
But this is the thing for me.
No, I don't. You think? No, I don't think so. I think Diddy's.
They're gonna hit Diddy with the Cisco.
Oh Lord.
Diddy, my bad. But this is the thing though. But this was crazy to me. The point of being successful is so you don't have to do the shit that you was doing before you was successful. Like, you know what I'm saying? No. It's got to be a knock to Casanova and Thug and all them, but like, bro, you millionaires. What are y'all doing? Go invest your money. You know what I'm saying? Go get some properties. Go buy your block. Go do something with it. Go reinvest that money. Start another business. You think if Young Thug started a chicken and waffles, Thug's Chicken and Waffles, the whole city of Atlanta would have been there.
But that's not true because you could look at Lil Baby. Lil Baby just started that seafood restaurant. They clowning him because it's ghetto in there. The food ghetto, the service ghetto, everything about it is just honestly raggedy. They went one time and tried it, but that's not business.
Well, you do gotta have a great business.
Yeah, like you gotta have a good product to get repeat customers, or else you just put all your money into something that's really not gonna end up being nothing.
I agree.
And now you got a lease for the next 5 years. Commercial leases be a good 5 years.
It's better than
now
buying
you
hits
locked in.
and cocaine.
But you understand what I'm saying is if you see somebody in your crew do that and then they get jammed up, either way, you like, well, I'd rather do something I know is for show than do something that I don't know how to mitigate the risk and how to make sure it works.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's just, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I understand the thought process of being like, I know if I get that bird, I flip that bird. And I know what come with getting that. Or if it's like, if I get that restaurant, I don't know what come with that. I don't know how to put the people in place to make that work. And if it go bad, how to fix it.
They just got to holler at Bun B. He made it happen.
Facts. Yeah, Bun B got one of the best
Schulberger's going crazy.
Schulberger's going wild.
Crazy.
I just tried that last
good,
week.
huh?
It was good.
He ain't even have a stove at first, right?
Smack it.
I don't know.
I think he went with a stove. He went without a stove. Like, he was just pulling up and popping up, right? For a
I
while.
think so, yeah.
He was? Oh, yeah. When, you know, when he was going like the Travis Scott concert?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like a truck, yeah.
Yeah, but now, you know, once you got a storefront, I feel like you got enough money to pay experts.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta, because everything you're saying is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you always say is right, baby. But, but
Aw.
at the same time, it's like, you have enough money to go to people who have already done it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think motherfuckers be getting their pride fucked up and their ego fucked up, because it's like, yeah, I'd rather go flip this bird because it's what I know how to do. But you ain't the person who knew how to do shit, who didn't do that shit no more. You a whole different person.
Mm-hmm.
You an entity. You're a millionaire. Multi. Like, you got to change.
But you don't think that they could just like holler at Pinky or her husband and just be like, hey, man, let me partner with you. Or let me.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, let me.
No, I don't think that's possible, because you have to remember that Pinky and her husband also have a brand, and they're trying to make sure that their brand stays in a certain light. Every partnership does not fit the brand and the mission of the brand.
Mm-hmm.
So
What if they're like, hey, I'll give you 20,000, just show me the ins and outs?
if it don't fit, I don't give a damn about that 20,000. I'm making 20,000 a week, a day.
No,
That's
they're saying for mentorship.
Yeah, show the ins and outs.
I don't
of
have
how
the
you
time
doing what
for
you're
that.
doing.
I'm building all these brands. She got the American Sesh, the Pinky brand, her husband stuff, the slutty vegan. I don't care about that 20,000. That 20,000 is chump change.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know what
I
I'm
was going
saying?
to ask the next person. It's always better than going out selling drugs.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely don't sell drugs, kid. But I do understand the
No,
process.
I agree.
Because you know what happens, and that's what's so sick about today is everybody's going viral. They getting on YouTube, their songs is hitting, they getting this money. But what happens with going viral is you didn't take the time to build the character that it took to actually handle the success.
Yeah.
And so now they're locked up in these situations doing dumb shit, fighting people. What the hell we fighting? Sue them niggas.
I ain't fighting no. I just
You
got
know
my
what I'm
new
saying?
teeth.
Sue
I ain't
them.
fighting nobody no more.
How you feel about Sexy Red's brand?
Whore. I'm not a fan.
At all?
Dirty ghetto.
I don't like that. I don't think that women, and especially Black women, we have been since the beginning of time, we have been portrayed as ghetto, Aunt Jemima, hoochie mama, ratchet, baby mama type of women.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you still playing into the propaganda just to sell some couple of songs?
Mm-hmm.
What about the women who was declared Huxtables? You know what I'm saying? What about the women who was showing up to be educated Black women? Why can't we sell that image?
Mm-hmm.
Because all they want to do is make us out to be these type of women that don't know nothing, don't have nothing, won't be nothing. I don't like women that play into that just for $1. That's whore vibes.
That was real powerful.
And she pregnant.
She's got her ass ate at the baby shower.
Sickening.
Oh, Lord.
That's
Jail.
wild.
That should be
Was she really?
crime.
Yeah, she's got her ass ate at the baby shower. I seen
Jail.
it today on the plane.
Jail.
Yeah, that's
Jail.
wild.
And all the kids are screaming ski.
Jail.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, me personally, you know,
You don't feel like she capitalized on her emotion?
yeah, she capitalized on her emotion, but it's like, so I see both sides of it. Because, I mean, I can't be a hypocrite.
Okay.
Because I capitalize not only on the Finesses Only Club, Rich and Unemployed, but on Shut Up Shawn, I definitely have a lot of women who are more promiscuous up there. So I get it, but I wouldn't fuck with it. I wouldn't want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My daughter told me her favorite artist is Taylor Swift. I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, great. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, do you really want, like, would you want your mom doing that, or your daughters, or your sisters? You know? So it's like, you know, I don't, it ain't for me, but, you know, that shit sells. The thing is, my question is, why do all the women want to be portrayed that way? Why do they buy it and feed into it?
Because it's easier to be a sex symbol than to be intellectual. It's easier to take your clothes off and be half naked than have substance. To actually have to go read a book and learn and self-develop.
Yeah.
It's easier to say, here's some pussy, I got that WAP, than to actually be like, I have some content that you could subscribe to and actually feed off of. It's easier. Anybody's gonna take the easy route out when they're lazy as hell.
That's true.
That's why I don't like the energy that is bringing. Stop being lazy. Stop doing the less. Stop being so exposed in your body and have a little bit of substance to yourself. Put some clothes on. Why do you have to show a leg just to sell a song? Have your booty out. Ice Spice on the internet doing all her shows with her booty half out on stage just to sing a song?
They don't even cheer until she turn around and shake her ass.
And to me, that just means the music ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Because if the music was good enough, you could be on there in a hijab rocking to it. It don't take all of that to sell something worthwhile. And see, that's the problem is everybody's selling so much bullshit now is that they trying to sex up the bullshit. If you sold some quality shit, you wouldn't have to do nothing extra but be yourself.
That's true. But those girls don't get like the best female rapper is
Lauryn Hill.
Nah, not Lauryn Hill. Damn, it was right there. Let it go. She's from Carolina too.
Oh, I know you're talking about. You talking about lyrical. What's her name?
You see how bad it is?
Yeah,
We know Sexy Red and Cardi B and all them.
Yeah. Charlamagne's always talking about her.
Yeah. She's the dopest lyricist of all time, but she doesn't have none of the market share. You know what I mean? Like, she's not gonna sell out a stadium. Even, please, y'all, don't kill me. But all I see is Beyonce's ass. Everywhere, on every show, it's nothing but a little leotard showing like it's nothing but sex. She's still selling sex. You know what I'm saying? And it's still a little bit more classier than a lot of the ones we're talking about. But at the same time, it's like
she the one that started the whole like being like naked with the baby.
Nah, facts.
She started that.
Yeah, it just honestly like when we at home, who do I tell Alexa to play? Jill Scott's, Erica's, Lauryn Hill's, Alicia Keys, like, you know, or gospel.
Rhapsody,
that's her name.
Yeah, like you gotta. It's all here.
Yeah. Is there anybody he can't have on this podcast?
No, what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah, that's creativity.
Okay.
Gotta let them flow.
And I ain't fucking nobody or doing anything up there, so it's not like I'm just talking shit. Matter of fact, honestly, most of the time I just give them prompts and let them go. And they say all the crazy shit.
Yeah, that's like my podcast. We just ask like 5 questions and they just go crazy.
Yeah. Cause I mean it ain't like I don't think I could do like the podcast that Finesse does, like the uncut. Yeah, that would be a problem. That'd be a problem. That nigga's wild. I love my guy. That nigga's wild.
Would you ever go on his uncut?
No. No. For what?
What's wrong with it?
I didn't. Why wouldn't you? He's just asking personal questions. He's not like he's flirty, but he not. It ain't that
just
serious.
Seems overly sexual for no reason.
That's for a reason.
I guess for entertainment, right?
Yeah,
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another reason. But even if I was single, I would not. No.
No.
Would you go on his uncut or no?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, we've had those conversations. I'm like, I ain't sitting.
Oh, he tried to get you on there?
No, not like that. But he's asked me the same question, like, oh, would you ever think about going on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I ain't going on.
What about the regular one? What about the regular one?
At the desk?
Yeah, the desk.
Yeah, we could chop it up. We could chop it up.
She was on the desk.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, on the desk.
I think you're the last girl that was up there.
It was
I think
really
Princess
only
Dior.
you and Princess.
I think Princess was
Princess
before
went
you.
after me.
She went after you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was about it. We don't have many girls up there. They don't want to see it. Like, that's the thing. When it comes to business, And this is a hard thing for me too, because a lot of times, even with the more promiscuous people on my podcast, like I do still hit them with like thought-provoking topics, but that content doesn't get the views that I ate Chingy's ass does. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Well, pause. Yeah, not me, but I'm saying. But yeah, so
It's unfortunate.
yeah,
That's
but
the way
it's
it
the game.
goes. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
I gotta question our people sometimes.
But you can come in, like, I feel like, for instance, when Kanye started rapping, Kanye wasn't talking about bricks and birds and, you know, how it was before he came in. He was conscious rapping, you know.
College.
Yeah, like, your stuff just gotta be heat, though. Like, you could be fire, but you just gotta be heat. And now Kanye is one of the most revolutionary rappers of our time, producers with everything, because he stayed authentic. And at the end of the day, if you do that wild shit for the views today, you're gonna have to pay for it tomorrow. So it's not worth it. It's not longevity. And see, people be so hungry for the success right now that they not thinking about what's gonna be long term.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff that lasts. And that's what I want. I want my stuff to last a lifetime, to where you could really pass it down and really make a change. And if it take time, that's cool. I'm in it for the long haul. That's what I signed up for.
Like,
You need no views.
That's one of, like, her views on shit like that. That's one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, I gotta marry her, because I mean, I get to see the most beautiful women in the world, and I also get to hear them talk and really listen to how they think. And I don't want that as a role model for my current daughter and any other kids that I'm going to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want, like, imagine your mom, and my mom.
Don't talk about my mama.
Was on OnlyFans. No, but for real, like, let's all take a second and imagine our mothers on OnlyFans, right?
Jeez.
We can go look at OnlyFans right now. If you are 12 years old in school, you have enough knowledge to go and look up somebody's mom on OnlyFans. Imagine somebody coming back to school and saying, "Yo, I just saw your mama pussy. I saw her get a train ran on her."
Whoa.
Like, just imagine that. You know what I'm saying? I saw your mama topping this dude off. Like, just imagine that. But I would have killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? I would never put my children through that. And I don't get how some women can put their kids through that.
They don't be thinking about the kids. That's the sad part.
They want the money.
Man. The way you said topping them off was hilarious.
But yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that shit crazy.
And then imagine the conversation. Mama Johnny said you was topping off somebody on camera. That's a wild conversation. Honey, topping off what is topping off? And you gotta explain everything down.
Imagine your kids seeing your pussy.
Okay, now I do think it's appropriate to show kids human anatomy.
Well,
we've had this conversation.
Not yours, though. Not yours.
I think I'm not going to even hold you. I wish growing up as a young woman that my mother would have literally showed me exactly how to clean my vagina, what a vagina looks like. I didn't see a vagina until I was grown. I always thought mine looked weird because I never knew what it was supposed to look like. You see these little molds. Those clay molds don't look like a real vagina. I would have been so comfortable if my mom would, and not show me in a sexual way, like who using her vibrator, but you know, like this how you clean it. This is the flap. This is the labia. Like you teach me. You my mama. I don't need my male science teacher teaching me I got a labia and a clitoris. Teach me at home, mama. And show me how to wash it and clean it and keep myself prepared. You know, my mom always said, clean your cracks and crevices because we be so taboo. I'm showing my kids pussy. Baby, this how you clean your vagina. Open it up on the side. Make sure you use this type of soap. Don't do this, do that.
That's different.
Showing her. Like, I'm showing my child, you're not going to learn nothing outside of this house that you don't know. That way nobody could trick your ass.
Yeah.
I agree. I wish I had
That's real.
That's real.
Yeah.
But it's a difference between that and then seeing your mama, you hearing about it at school, then you going up there, you paying $11.99, and you get to see your mama squirt in the camera.
$11.99.
Come on now.
That's a big difference. That's a
You
reality for a lot of kids. Like, real shit.
That is.
That's reality. I just got back on Twitter. Have you guys been on the X?
I've been on Twitter.
You been on the X?
X
Twitter is
stands
wild.
for porn
Twitter is
X.
porn.
It's just porn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, we was in there today, and I had showed her a post, like, not on a porn internet like that. I forgot what it was. We was in the airport, and I just took one scroll, and it was nothing but pussy, 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 pussy. Hey, no, I can't look at this in public. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wild. Imagine I just don't think people be thinking about these kids, man.
Man.
Because there's a lot of pussy out there, and there's a lot of kids.
It's scary because your kids could easily come across this on
Yeah.
social media.
And
And
they're going to.
Like
That's the-
Kardashians.
oh my goodness.
Right?
They're going to. That's the thing. So I want to at least know, like, when I have my child, we have our child together, I want to know you knew better. Like, I want to be able to hold you accountable.
Right.
I don't want you to go out in the world and be like, well, you never taught me. No, you knew better. Don't do that dumb shit. You knew better because I told you what to do. We trained you. We taught you exactly how to go. It's different if you get in trouble because, oh, I wasn't comfortable talking to you about this, or I didn't tell you what was what. Now you done fell to some BS. No, you knew better.
Right.
I'm not going to let you fall because I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to be uncomfortable and tell you what's right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Oh, no, you go first.
I think uncomfortable conversations
Yeah.
need to be had. I never had those types of conversations. I didn't see private parts, none of that until, you
started
I had a
stalking
male I had a male encounter them, and it's like, you don't know that this is right. You don't know it because nobody said nothing.
It's wild.
Yeah, well, don't be showing my daughter no dick now. That's the first time she better see one is when she's 18 out the house.
That's wild to think.
Hey, okay, I'll be wild there.
Nah, that's not even cool.
You don't
me
think
ask you-
that could lead to promiscuity because she doesn't know
The curiosity.
and she doesn't know. She just doesn't know.
Yeah, you don't have to be curious, baby. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. I'm going to show you what disease looks like on a penis. I'm going to show you what, uncleanliness on a penis looks like. I'm going to show you just the anatomy of it in general, because if you have brothers or cousins, if they pull it out, I want you to know what it's called and how to react and how to move.
That just might be something that y'all need to do and don't talk to me about. Because I can't, in good faith, be like, hey, baby girl, look at this dick. You know what I'm saying?
It's a woman conversation.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's for me and my baby. We gonna have that conversation. I'm gonna show you. Okay, and of course, it's not when she's 2 years old. Look at the dick. No, it's at an appropriate age when she can, consciously make the decision to understand what's going on in front of her and why it's happening now.
I agree.
When I start hearing her talking certain languages, okay, boo, let's have that conversation.
And you would do the same if it was a boy.
That's his job. That's his conversation.
If it's a boy, he getting some. We gonna go.
See?
and that's why they be having 10 kids by 10 baby mamas. Because it's let's go get some. Let's try it out.
Hey, let me tell you how to go get it, young man. Yeah. I'm joking. I'm kind of.
Wow. Look.
Mario has a son. What do you think?
Hell.
You doing all right? Let me ask you a question, though, bro.
And that's how they get sexy reds.
Go ahead.
Could you take a woman who does OnlyFans seriously?
Nah.
Why not?
I just couldn't, like... It would bother me. It would bother me. Because it would, like, it would bother me. It would bother the hell out of me. That's like dating a porn star to me.
I think it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
I think it's the same thing. So what do you say about, I hear sometimes a lot of those women be like, well, that means you're insecure.
Nah, you're not. Nah. Your wife's supposed to be like yours. Like, you're not supposed to share it with the world.
So why do y'all entertain that stuff?
What do you mean?
Like, y'all although y'all say you wouldn't wife them, you still...
Because it's three groups.
Y'all do the most except wife them, basically.
No, it's not even the most. It's the least. There's three types of groups that, tell me if I'm wrong. Men in here, my bro, tell me if I'm wrong. It's three types of groups that men instantly put women in. This is my theory. And it's really easy to move down. It's really hard to move up. All right? At your lowest is, I'll fuck you. That's it. The only thing I'll ever do is have sex with you. Next is I'll fuck with you. That lasts anywhere from 1 month to 10 years. You're not my forever, but it's a situationship. I'll fuck with you the best I can do right now. Then you have I'll marry you. right? And niggas know that pretty fast. It's like, you're the type of person who I could spend the rest of my life with. Now, you got a lot of variables in that, like what type of women can the man get, because every man don't qualify for every woman or every type of group. So a lot of times, most men settle. That they can get what they can get. So I think women also have a problem with knowing what relationship attention is and sexual attention. Because they really look the same, but it's the actions and intentions behind the behaviors that determine whether it's sexual attention or relationship attention. So yeah, that ass might be fat, and that's cool. That's dope.
So that's cool.
That's amazing. But would I wife her? No. Think about it like this, right? Because you know a lot about cars.
Yeah.
All right?
Very with the cars.
Somebody can only drive Mercedes. That means he can still recognize a McLaren is like dope. He'll drive it, he'll rent it. But is he ever gonna buy one?
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy his Mercedes every time. He's gonna get the new S-Class to come out, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. So yeah, I might look at it, might view it. I might even fuck it. Not now, of course, baby. But I never wife it.
Right.
How you feel about Adam 22?
Oh,
He's
Lord.
a fucking... Okay, I don't know him personally, so I'm not gonna talk about him as a person. What I will talk about is his actions. It's some cuck ass actions. Like I don't understand how you let somebody fuck your wife.
Yeah.
To me, he don't love her.
He don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you get mad after it's done, yeah. Like I don't that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very opinionated person, so no, you're not touching her. I only let motherfuckers like get close.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'll smack the shit out of a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gangster or anything like that. I want to protect my
You
woman.
want to protect yours, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
About what, Adam?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. No, I don't think he loves her.
Mm.
You know, like, no.
But there's some freak niggas out here.
I think he's just all about his money. Like, whatever, by any means necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I just think it's a show. And I mean, again, I don't know these people. I think it's a show. I think behind closed doors is not
Not like that.
Yeah.
It's not no real relationship. It can't be.
Can't be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but like I was saying, there's some freak ass niggas out here. Some niggas, freak niggas.
Not like Puffy.
Oh no. But nah, so if your man had a fetish that he'd like to see you get fucked by other dudes.
Man, that's crazy.
I couldn't respect him as a man. I
Why
wouldn't be
not?
able to respect him.
Talk to me about that.
Because as a woman, I want to protect her, you know? And you're not necessarily protecting me. Like, matter of fact, you're just letting anyone have me. So I couldn't respect him as a man. No, I couldn't.
What if he was paying you $500K a month?
No.
Shit.
No.
That's a lot of money.
That's the definition of selling your soul.
That's true.
So no. It's just
So Cassie was selling her soul?
she was selling her soul, and then she was selling her soul.
Yeah, see the thing with Cassie and I mean, hey, motherfuckers might this is the shut up Shawn segment of the show. I don't understand how Cassie could put a case on Diddy, because this is my thing, right?
She agreed to it.
You agreed to it. If you ain't want it to happen, go to the police. Right?
I think sometimes, I mean, I don't know the situation for real.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes women can fall into an abusive relationship, be manipulated. I don't know Cassie, obviously, but I feel like she might have just been sucked into it. I don't think it was something like, oh yeah, I want to do this for money. I think they started as a relationship, and then next thing you know,
so you think it was like
she was in too deep.
You think it was like a pimp, like he was like a pimp, where he just like
he was a boyfriend pimp.
Yeah,
it's powerful men promising you the world. Yep. And
because she had her own career. Yeah. She was a beautiful girl.
And just I mean, look at the same thing he did with Carisha. Gave her a show, gave her the merch, added more value to her life. They give you all of these things.
I don't think they was doing all that though. I don't think they was doing all that. You think they was doing?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think there was.
I don't. Well, I hope not. I'll say that. I hope not.
I think they was.
People don't do. He's not doing that for no reason. Like people just don't do that for no reason.
They do all
Diddy
that.
pregnant.
I think he was trying to change the image. At that point, I think he knew what was coming. He was trying to change his image.
Mm-hmm.
He went from Puffy to P Diddy to Brother Love, and he was. And then he was like, no. And then he went on to the Breakfast Club. He was like, Charlamagne was like kind of like, and he was like, "Hey, I'm about peace and love. I'm not on that no more."
Yeah.
I think he was genuinely trying to change the image because he knew what was coming.
Changing your name don't change your soul.
Yeah, he was just trying to change the opinions of what people had of him, but he was still a piece of shit.
Freaking off.
It's just my thing with women. Like I understand you could fall into an abuse, but y'all ain't got no kids. I think kids make it a lot harder to break it because, like, but if you are getting the Chanel bags, you getting the shows, you getting all the benefits of a relationship. I don't think you can go back and cry later.
You don't think that men of that statute have any power to determine if you don't do this, you're never gonna, I'm gonna kill all your connections. Make sure this doesn't happen. You don't think they have any way
Her career was kind of dead though. She
already
had one hit, and that was it. So she kind of probably felt like she needed him.
Started off in a relationship.
I love you. I trust you.
I love you. And then now you're giving me all these
now
gifts.
You're abusing me.
Exactly. But abusers don't show up as abusers.
At first. Exactly. At first it's gifts, love, excitement, trips.
You can press
They be trying to swindle you.
Exactly.
And then you always think that you're going to get that again. So when they beat you up, you think you're going to get back to the good place. Oh, he's just stressed. It's just work. He just going through stuff.
And I understand that this might, you know what I'm saying? I understand that this might, offend or it might go over with a lot of women, but I think that's just fucking stupid. It just sounds dumb. Ain't nobody ever punched me in my face and I've been like, well, they might love me later. No, you hit me.
Have you ever had a girl cheat on you?
Yeah.
Did you go back with her?
No.
You never lived with her again?
Lived?
You never had sex with her again?
I had sex with her again.
Okay, so why did you go back?
I don't find that going back. I never was in a relationship with
It doesn't necessarily have to be a title to it, but you went back to her. She disrespected you and you still allowed, you gave her your energy. What's the difference?
Come on now.
Sometimes my energy goes in the toilet and on the floor. That energy goes.
Don't make up stuff.
No, I beat off before in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'll beat off. You talking to a person who's beat off before.
Be for real.
Honestly, my energy ain't that. Right? It ain't worth that much. Y'all energy is worth that much. I don't think male sexual energy we have an abundance of it. I have billions of sperm. I can shoot that energy off 5 times a day.
But the point is you went back to a person that disrespected
who abused you.
Yeah, I wanted some pussy at that point.
Who abused your trust.
So it's the same thing for women. And I feel like it's even harder and worse for women because we're emotional and we get attached.
So we didn't want sex, but we wanted something that was emotionally drawing.
She wanted them Chanel bags and the show.
Nah, I don't think it has to be materialistic.
It's deeper than that.
I don't think it's the materialistic.
Hey, well then, if that's what it is, then don't cry later. Accept it. Because you know what I did? I accepted it. I accepted it. The girl cheated. And later point in time, it was you know what I'm saying? It was a drunk night. I accepted it. You wake up in the morning like, oh man, and then you go on about your day.
I think, like in Cassie's example, I think now she's accepted it, and
when she got this billionaire white dude,
30 million, and he got 30 million.
If I could sue and potentially get 30 million, I'm suing too.
That's
exactly for paying my pain and suffering.
What?
Man, that's a lot of money, dude.
I'm suing too.
No, I don't feel like
it's not enough money for what she went through though.
Nah, that's more than enough money to
You beat me up. You drugged me. You made me have sex with mandingos. I'm suing.
I personally don't believe somebody can make you have, unless they had a gun to her head.
You don't know that, though.
Diddy said that he recorded these sessions and threatened to expose her.
Put it out.
But she exposed
and 50 Cent said he got the tapes to his phone.
No, he said he got pictures. He said he got pictures.
Put it out. Put it out. Because then you know what? Because this is the thing, though. The one, everybody has a choice, right? And you could choose to do. I'm not saying how hard the choices are, but you can choose to do the shit. You can choose to go to the police. It might be hard. You might lose a lot of shit. But what's more important, you or the shit? It seems like for a long time the shit was more important.
That's true.
And now that she don't have that shit and she's good, she's married to another dude. Imagine that husband having to go through all that shit, listening to it. I could never be Cassie's husband after that. Because I'm thinking like, yo, hold on now.
He made me suck everybody's dick.
Like, bitch, you had to get on your knees. You could have bent down. There's so many things you could have did. You could have punched nigga in the nuts.
Well, this might have been her play the whole time.
Nah,
I'm
I like that.
I'm gonna endure the vibes.
I don't.
I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna sue for 30 mil.
I think she thought they was gonna end up getting married, and then when she figured out he was never gonna marry her, she was like, "All right, I'm gone."
Buyer's remorse.
I think when she finally, kind of like she took herself out of a victim mode. Like she realized I'm getting abused. Like I feel like you don't realize when you're going through trauma, like in the moment. You realize later.
Abused?
I've been abused. I think a lot of women have been abused.
I think a lot of women have been abused too. I think that's wrong.
Especially women of color.
I think white women get abused more than anybody. Them niggas
if they're dating
crazy.
a black man.
No, what? You better stop that word. How dare you? No, white men are the most abusive men on earth. They abused everybody for all time. They invented abuse. No, hell no. I want you to do that.
I
But
think just men in general could be abusive.
actually, if we want to go by the numbers, women are more abusive. Women abuse women more than men abuse women.
But in like heterosexual relationships.
Well, it ain't no women. It's only a man and a woman.
But that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, most of the time it's mutual combat. And you gotta think about it. See, women psychologically attack differently than men do because you're not physically as strong. So you do it through reputation. You do it through
Manipulation.
Mm-hmm. Y'all attack us differently than we attack y'all. So you might have been doing something to me for a year, and I punched your ass one time.
Mm-hmm.
But how many bitch ass niggas? How many times I get these in my head? How many times you've whittled me down? How many times? Because I mean that shit. Like women could be very, very, very abusive.
Yeah, I've been abusive before.
Yeah,
for sure. I was dating this guy. He was so broke. It was stressing me out. Honestly, like it was stressing me out, and I was abusing him verbally, mentally, emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead.
It was bad.
What's on? Y'all want to end it right there?
It's up to y'all, man. Shit, I can talk all day.
Man, let's shoot all y'all handles real quick.
Facts. You go first, babe.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. My name is Stormi Banks. You can follow me at StormiBanks_, and that's Stormi with an I on all platforms.
It's your boy Shawn, the host of Shut Up Shawn, producer of the Rich and Unemployed podcast. You can find me at ShutUpShawn_. Easy to remember because you're gonna be saying that shit a lot.
At Miss Turner, MISSS 3 S's .Turner on Instagram.
Real Estate Guru PK, y'all have a nice day.